Я хожу по всем. Я всем говорю.
Так, а что-то не очень понятно.
Французский, немецкий, по-моему, она отличается. Французский...
Нет.
Да, Саша.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Hello, guys. I would like to introduce you, our new president of our club, Valeria Pogorelova. Lera, come on stage, please.
Yes, so stern.
Today she's going to start this meeting. Lera, I hand over a wonderful badge. It's like a symbol. Like
Shall I get on my knees?
Power already. Yes, you're nailing it. So, I'm pretty sure you're going to serve this club with all your passion and love. And from now, officially, club's management is in your hand. Let's start.
Good luck, everyone. Good evening again. Welcome to our 305th meeting, if I am correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
So I see we do have some fresh faces. Hello, welcome. And I see we also have some old faces and tired faces. But I'm not going to comment on who is old and tired, don't worry. I will share some details about this community before we begin. So Toastmasters, as you know, is a public speaking club, but it is also much more than that. In this club, you can network, you can join many events, you can also travel around Russia and actually other countries as well. We do have many other clubs inside Toastmasters. There's a book club, yes, there is a travel club, there is a running club. Vasilisa is part of all the clubs. Speak to her in the break, she will tell you. But also it is a great opportunity for self-development. For example, I personally learned a little bit too much about myself through this club, but it's all positive. Now, we do ask you to put your mobile phones on silent before we begin the meeting, so please remember to put your phones on silent. And we do also take pictures throughout the meeting, so if you don't want to be in photos, please tell us, tell myself, tell Irina, who's usually the photographer, or Alexander. You can tell him not to photograph you if you don't want to. Before we begin, I would like to ask the people who are new to come on stage and introduce themselves. You can say something like your name, how did you find out about the club, and maybe your goals, what you want to achieve. Why are you here? So can I ask you to come on stage and So maybe does anyone want to begin? Volunteer to begin? I can start with you.
Yes, I begin. My name is Nikita. I am aviation engineer and inventor and writer. My book is on site Prose.ru. You can see my name Одинцов Nikita in this site, and you found my books and статьи, как там будет? Articles. Что еще?
Why did you come to Toastmasters meeting? What was your motivation?
I would like to improve my understanding of oral English. I understand English text in a paper enough good, but oral English is not very good. I would like to travel in every country, speak with inhabitants of these countries, and many other things. I am опытный турист,
Experienced traveler.
experienced traveler, water tourism, байдарка,
Canoe.
Kayak? Canoe? Kayak?
Kayak.
Canoe.
and maybe.
Maybe. Okay, very nice.
Yes,
Welcome,
thank you.
Nikita. Thank you for the introduction. And you can stay.
Yeah, my name is Anya, and I'm a student in Moscow State University, Faculty of Psychology, and actually the most part of experiments and research and articles, experiments took place mostly in Germany, in England, and in USA, and I want to explore the knowledge that we have all around the world, not only in Russia, in my sphere, in my area. And also my motivation was to find the community of people who are passionate about English language, because I like to learn it. I learn it for all my life, because my mother is English teacher, and she always took me to courses. I went to English club when I was 4 in library near my home, so I have experience, and I wanted to join something like that again.
Amazing. You're in the right place. Welcome. Thank you very much. Please take a seat. Thank you and welcome. I don't know what else to say. What else do I need to say? Remember, this is a trial, okay? I officially start on the 1st of July. This is just a trial, guys. Our meeting today is about inventions for our daily life. And the host, or the Toastmaster of the day, will be Samira Dostar.
Should I?
Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening. My name is Samira, and I'm very honored to be a Toastmaster of the day today. Tonight our theme is Inventions for Daily Life, where we celebrate amazing innovations that quietly shape our daily routines from morning to night. These inventions often blend so smoothly into our daily life that we often overlook their impact. Think about the alarm clock that wakes up us each morning, or the coffee maker that prepares our morning coffee, the smartphone that keeps us connected throughout the day, or even the simple zipper that helps us to get dressed. These innovations quietly enhance our daily lives, improving our comfort, convenience, and productivity. All right, let's kick off the meeting with a bit of fun. I'm going to show you a picture, and I want you to guess the innovation that this picture represents.
Ooh.
Innovations in
UFO.
Is it possible to
what?
I mean this thing and
Higher, make it higher.
yeah.
No, it's
Okay, so you see the headline, guess the innovation. So what do you think, what is that in this picture?
Sky.
small.
Yeah, you might think that this picture has a low quality, but what you can see here?
Rainbow.
Actually, it's Wi-Fi waves. Oh, yeah. No! Can you show the next slide, please? Yeah, here's what Wi-Fi might look like if we could actually see it, because as you know, these radio waves are invisible, and this incredible technology keeps us connected to the internet wirelessly, enabling us to access information, communicate with others, and enjoy countless online services. The next slide.
GPS.
Yeah, it's yeah, you're right.
That's
Next slide.
Or you drive a lot.
Yeah, GPS stands for Global Positioning System. So what is that? It is a satellite-based navigation system that allows us to determine our precise location anywhere on Earth. GPS works by using a network of satellites that surround our Earth. And these satellites continuously send signals that are received by GPS devices, like the ones in our smartphones or navigation systems. And this technology is very beneficial for the navigation because it allows us to get directions, track distances, and even find nearby services with ease. So let's move to the next slide. I think it is yes, it's vaccination. You're right. And of course, we don't use vaccination every day, but vaccination plays a crucial role in keeping us protected from infections every day. And vaccination works by training our immune system to recognize viruses and bacteria, and when we receive a vaccine, it stimulates our body to produce antibodies that remain in our system, and it protects us if we are exposed to the real pathogens. So the next slide. What is that?
Post-it note.
Yes, you're right. That was fast. Yes, it's quite a simple innovation, but very useful because it allows us to leave reminders. And
That's what my bedroom looks like.
Oh, really? Yeah. So it allows us to leave reminders and messages, and similarly, the thought of the day serves as a brief reminder or message that attendees carry with them throughout the day for reflection or inspiration. So I'm going to call on the stage Ekaterina Dymova with her thought of the day.
Thank you. When I was a kid, I didn't have any microwave ovens, laptops, of course no iPhones, no dishwashers, nothing. And in terms of everyday routine, it was quite complicated to live in. However, I think in terms of just life itself, it was much simpler. But I'm not talking about these days or past or future. I would like to say that all these inventions, all these devices invaded our lives so quickly, so suddenly, that we even one day, one moment, stopped appreciating all this stuff. Because it's just so natural, right? However, one day, a friend of mine, she is doing all this gratitude practice. We were talking and she told me, Katya, usually part of my gratitude practice is dedicated to inventors, to engineers, to designers, and even Chinese workers who is doing all this stuff. And my first thought was, you're crazy, you're just crazy, come on. However, the more I thought about it, the more it became reasonable for me. And you know what? Now, every single morning when I'm alone, I sit down, look around me, look at all these gadgets, inventions, all this household, stuff, and I say, dear world, I acknowledge your contribution to my life, and I'm really, really appreciate it. So my main message, my key message today, let's be grateful for all gadgets and all devices that make our life so comfortable. Thank you.
Thank you, Katrina, for your words of wisdom and making the thought of the day relatable to our meeting. The next slide. And the next one. Okay. Can you guess the innovation?
Wireless headphones.
But to be more precise, it is noise cancelling headphones.
It does have the word silence.
Can you show the next slide? Yeah. So, what actually such headphones do? They reduce unwanted sounds by using microphones and special technology. And each ear cup has a tiny microphone that listens to the outside noise. And when a microphone picks up unwanted sounds, it sends this information to noise cancelling circuit. And this circuit creates an opposing sound wave that cancels out unwanted noise. And this opposing sound wave is played through the headphones along with your music, reducing the background noise. And just as noise-cancelling headphones filter out unwanted sounds to help us focus on important ones, our e-counter helps us improve our speeches by identifying and filtering out filler words. So let's welcome on the stage our e-counter, Nikolai Vasilyev.
Hello, dear Toastmasters and guests. I will be performing the role of e-counter tonight. We all use filler words to one degree or another. My favorite is, well. In live communication, such words are natural and can even add charm to the speaker. However, when we speak in public, such words prevent the audience from understanding us and can irritate the listeners and may make someone think that we really have just nothing to say. It is impossible to get rid of all filler words overnight. I know from my experience. However, today I am going to try to help speakers and make sure that our speeches are clean and clear. At the end, I will summarize which field awards were the most popular and mention those speeches were the best and clearest from this perspective. Thank you.
Okay, let's turn our attention to an invention that not only tells time but helps us to manage it more effectively. How it is called?
Спасибо.
Okay. A smartwatch, like our timer tonight, plays a crucial role in keeping us on track. And just as smartwatch monitors time and notifies us of appointments and helps us to stay organized throughout the day, our timer ensures our meeting runs smoothly and punctually. So please welcome on stage Bulat Filip.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bulat Filip. I'm honored to serve as timer for tonight's Toastmasters Toastbusters meeting. This is my first time, and in this role, and I'm excited to contribute to smooth flow of our sessions. As timer, my primary responsibility is effectively management of time. By the way, why it's very important to manage time, you think?
Time is money, sometimes can say.
Yes, time is most valuable our resource. So it's finite. If once it's gone, we cannot get it back. As speakers, evaluators, and the participants, we rely on well-organized time slots to express our thoughts, share our stories, and learn from another. Regarding meetings, through the meetings, I will keep track on the time for each segment. Speakers usually have 5-7 minutes. I will signal them when they have 1 minute left, so it will be green card. So 30 minutes it will be yellow, 30 seconds, I'm sorry. And when their time is up, I will show red one. It's for speakers. For table topics, speakers will have 1-2 minutes. I will ensure fairness by timing their responses. Evaluators have 2-3 minutes to provide constructive feedback. So before each speaker begins, I'm kindly asked to introduce yourself, wish to know who is introducing his speech. So in summary, my role as a timer extends beyond managing things. It's about respecting everyone's times and ensure a productive and enjoyable meetings. Thank you.
Next, let's explore the innovation that works like helpful friends who respond to our voice commands. So I help you.
Voice recognition.
Yes, Alisa. Yes. But yeah,
He said voice recognition and someone just said Alisa. So simple.
but yeah, I provided another example, Siri and Alexa, but Alisa is the same. Yeah, it's Russian version. So how digital assistants work? They're always listening to awake word like Siri or Alexa, and when they hear this, they start pay attention to our commands. And digital assistants use sophisticated technology to recognize our speech, and then they provide us with information, play music, control smart home devices, or perform other tasks you ask them to do. And just as digital assistants participants respond to our voice commands tonight. We will respond to our quiz master, who will challenge us with engaging questions. And I welcome on stage Alexander.
That was nice. Thank you for introducing me. I will be your quiz master. So we all know that we're gathering here to get 100% from the meeting, and the psychic of and the brain of a person is usually working for 45 minutes, and then it starts wandering around. And so that you are concentrated, I will be your positive motivation. I will, after the meeting, ask you questions about the contents of the speeches or what you hear here, and give you sweets if you answer it correctly.
Let's start now.
No, I need material to get the question in order. So I will be your positive motivation, and I will be happy if you participate in the quiz.
Thank you, Alexander. And now we are moving to the highlight of our evening, the prepared speeches. And our first speaker is Andrei Kiselyov with his speech, I'm at an Angel, Project Evaluation and Feedback, level 1, Persuasive Influence. Please welcome on stage Andrei Kiselyov.
Where are you? Where are you? I feel a long and bright flash, but I can't see you. I think that you are imaginary, but I already love you. From the very beginning, I walked my difficult path. My childhood was difficult. I talked to myself. My other personalities appeared. Do you know about it? About them? Yes. I couldn't understand what would come next this time. Yes, I just walked my difficult path from start to end, and only at the end of the tunnel the light was visible. I know it was you. Yes. Like Icarus flew towards the sun, I just walked into this light. I believed that all my lives would be united in this light. Everything great was probably there. I was longing to become a part of it. Finally, I've got it. To see the light at the end of the tunnel, you should build the tunnel first. I started building. Brick to brick, I built my walls, but the traces from my childhood didn't disappear. No, didn't disappear, thank you. No matter what I did, it just kept getting harder. I asked again, where are you? I saw the light, I still saw the light, and I even sensed your presence, but you were not here. It got a little better. I started learning to quantum physics. Yes. This time I became a part of unique discovery in the field of invisibility. It was incredible. The greatness, Alexander, the greatness was right there. Yes.
I feel it.
Then my daughter was born. Once more I built my tunnel. But the weight of the journey didn't fade. I was still waiting for you. I was waiting for you, knowing that I can't endure without you. It has got a little better again. I had no idea why. Maybe I was traveling. All my plans for great things were still ahead. I started working with investment projects. My mathematical mind took up all the available time, and my tunnel was being built at a pace. Energy, this time energy inside me was accumulating even from my unhappy childhood. There was a lot of energy. I wanted to scream and I screamed. My spirit couldn't calm down. Couldn't calm down, yes. This time you touched me. All my lives have become one. This time I completed my tunnel. This time I met an angel. Yes. I met my angel. Could you imagine how to feel love? Today, great love. Today, deeper than yesterday. Now I feel. Yes. Now I feel this love. For a year we've been working together, and every passing day, each passing day, my love for you become deeper and deeper. She tells me that I meant for greatness. My love, you are not quite correct. I am greatness. And now and in all the lives to come, we will remain together. In next 5-10 minutes, my tasks of level 1 will be completed. Yes.
Maybe.
Will be completed. Yes. My name is Andrei Kiselev and I met an angel.
Thank you, Андрей.
Понравилось очень на сцене, да?
So we also have a special treat tonight with our second speaker, Valeria Pogorelova. Valeria recently attended a district conference in May 2024, and she is here to share some things about her trip and experiences there. So please welcome Valeria. Valeria will also lead a 10-minute Q&A session. So as you listen to Valeria, you can think of any questions you might have about the conference or other things related to the trip.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, this is very nerve-wracking because I've never done this kind of entry before. But I hope you'll be kind, and I hope that I don't break any glass. It's a lovely sunny day, and you hide yourself away. You've only got yourself to blame, so get up and get down and get outside. Get up and get down and get outside. So get up and get down and get outside. This is the song that was going through my head after 26 hours on the bus going from Moscow to Poland and arriving at the location of the conference. I was in my hotel room, and it was 6 p.m. At 7 p.m. there was an optional open house of a Toastmasters, of a local Polish Toastmasters. I was in the shower, so get up and get down and get outside, get up and get down and get outside. I was exhausted. But I thought, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna get down to business and get outside and walk myself to this open house, which turned out to be the best decision I could have made at that conference. Because if you noticed, my speech today is about networking. And this open house was optional, as I mentioned. You don't have to go there. The official start of the conference was the next morning. But I was coming from Russia to a conference full of Polish clubs. No one knew who I was. It's not like going to a contest in Moscow, where we all know each other's faces, we visit each other's clubs. At this place, no one knew who I was. So I was like, I need to show my face, I need to introduce myself. So I arrived, and luckily, before I went to the conference, I checked who was going to lead the contest, I googled the other contestants. I did my research. Yes, a little bit of stalking, you're exactly correct, a little bit of stalking. And I got there, and the first thing I did, I introduced myself. I came up to the contest chairs, I said, hi, you're hosting humorous contest, I'm participating, let's talk. And again, that was another great decision on my part, because the next day, when I arrived, people already waved at me and said, hi, Valeria. They already knew my name. I was like, oh, okay, this is good. That was a good start. Now, so this speech was prepared today, so I'm using notes. Evaluator, I'm so sorry. Oh, I shouldn't have told you, you're online.
I'll revenge you.
Thank you. Now, the second thing that I felt is very important to when you network, especially in a different country, is when you introduce yourself to people, you don't just represent yourself as a person. You represent your club. Sorry, guys. You represent your country. And we all know what's happening in the world these days. I had some of the most interesting conversations at this conference with Polish people, with people from Finland, with people from Azerbaijan, with people from Ukraine, with people from, there was people from India, there was people from Germany, with all of these people. And it was so important to be honest and open about where I came from, that I was very happy to tell people where I'm from Moscow, I'm from Russia, to the point where one Polish guy came up to me and he said, you're so open about being Russian. Are you okay? Is everything all right there? But in a safe environment, there is no need to hide who you are. Keyword, safe environment. Toastmasters is a safe environment, and not for a second at this conference that I felt judged or scared or worried, and that made me even happier to attend and to be able to speak with people from all these different countries. And I came home feeling very, very inspired. When I arrived home for the first 2 weeks, I wanted to write, I wanted to draw, I wanted to create. It was just pouring out of me. And I didn't know at the time that this feeling was going to stop. It was not an unlimited inspiration. So when it comes to networking, connecting with people, creating speeches, do it when the inspiration comes. Don't wait, don't be an idiot. And get up, get down, and get outside. Thank you. Yes, yes, thank you very much. And I do have 10 minutes to answer any of your questions about the conference. I see we already have, oh Jesus. Okay, Andrei, please, yes.
After Poland's adventures, what made you proud of our club?
Oh God, that's a very, very good question. Well, first of all, I was very, very proud to represent our club at the district conference. And many people were very surprised that someone from Russia was there. So our club is on the map. Yes, everybody knows everybody knows Toastbusters. But also, it made me really proud to be able to go to Poland, because if I wasn't part of this club, that would have never happened. I would never have had that experience. So, oh my God, I'm going to start crying. So, I think being part of this club I'm proud that there are people who are the officers who all support the organization and the existence of this club. And I'm proud that we have such a supportive community, that because when I came back, and I didn't win anything, everyone was expecting me to come back with at least a third place. I didn't have any prize places. But people were still very happy to hear the stories. It wasn't like, oh, you didn't get any prizes. It wasn't like that. People still wanted to know about the experience and still were supporting me. Sasha, yes, you had a question.
Dear Valeria, this song was main theme of conference, district conference, and
This song, the one I sang.
And sounded everywhere, right?
No, this in my head it sounded everywhere.
I thought it was main theme of conference, and every corner and every morning it started to play this music, and you just sing it to us, no?
That's a very good question, because this particular song, the name is Reasons Not to Be an Idiot, the song that I sang. It was not the theme of the conference, but the conference organizers created a music video for the conference. It was like a trailer for the conference, and they hired a singer who created a song called Would You Dare? And Would You Dare was the name of the conference, with one special element. The word would was spelt like the name of the city where the conference was held. And it's pronounced woods, if I'm saying it correctly.
Lots.
No, woods, it sounds like a woo. But the writing is like an L, like lots, yes, correct. Yes, Vasilisa and then Katya.
It's guest privilege.
Guest privilege.
I have a more stupid question, since I'm an inexperienced Toastmaster. How does the whole preparation, even before getting to this high level to Poland, how did you prepare your speech?
Good.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to reveal all my secrets.
But ones that you can give a little bit
Yes. Again, this is one of the reasons I'm very proud to be part of this club, because this is a very supportive environment, and I'm not trying to get a good evaluation by saying this, Anna, but Anna Rubinina, oh my God, that was a very English accent. Anna Rubinina was pivotal in me participating. My initial reaction to the first contest was to say no. But she asked and we spoke a bit more, and I decided to take part in the first humorous contest at the club level. So really it's not an individual effort. It really is a team effort. As much as people might think, like, oh, your English is so great, oh, funny speech, great, good, yes. No, it's a team effort, completely. Because again, without people here, people encouraging you, supporting you, and keep asking the same questions when sometimes we want to step back, but sometimes it actually is helpful, because at first you say no, but then something changes in your head and the invitation comes again and you're like, okay, this time, yes. So I guess my answer is the preparation takes a whole village. Katya?
Yes, what do you think if you performed online, participated online, would it be the same result or not? And the second question, what is the most vivid moment there.
Which moment?
Vivid.
Vivid, the most vivid moment. Oh, I'll answer the first question first, obviously. I think online participation is just as valuable as in person, because there were 2 contestants who participated online, and one of them took 2nd place in table topics contest, which is improvisation contest, and the second one took, I think, 3rd place. So you can still win a prize place if you participate online, but also you can improve your skills, because think about the world nowadays. You talk on Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meets. We use technology all the time to communicate. So imagine having the stress of a contest and you having to connect with an audience you can't see, you can't hear, and still be able to achieve a great result. So even if you can't physically go to a conference, I think being there online is invaluable, which is very valuable. And by the way, if you can't go to Poland, turns out you can join conferences in other districts. There was a guest at the conference from a completely different district. He was just there to visit, to watch, to go to workshops. So it's absolutely fine. You can go to other countries and visit other conferences.
Actually, I have a free question.
Yep, I'll come back to the second question. Say again?
Actually, I have a few questions.
Mm-hmm.
But what will, when will we, it's good to say we will participate in such a event next time? It's every year.
It's annual, yes, it's annual. You have to begin at the club level. The first club level contests will be in September. And after, if you take a prize place, 1st or 2nd, you can continue to the area level, which is the 2nd step. After the area, you move to division level, and only after division level, you go to the district level, which is with other countries. So you have to move through the steps, but the district conference is always every year in May, usually.
So it was district level?
The one I went to was the district, it's the fourth level.
What should happen after the district level?
You come back here and you tell stories. No, if you participate in the category of international speeches, you can go and compete at the international level, which is the final level. International is where all Toastmaster countries can compete. But that's only for international speech. There are 4 categories of contests, by the way, for new people. There are table topics, which is improvisation. There is humorous speech, which was my contest. There was evaluation and international speech. And Bola, did you have any more questions?
No, thank you very much.
1 second, I'll come back to you in a moment. You asked about the most vivid memory. I think my most vivid memory wasn't during the conference, it was after. I went for dinner with the 2 contest chairs who hosted my humorous speech, the contest I was participating in. And we were just discussing, talking about life, work, getting to know each other. And one of the guys, he, in conversation, mentioned something from my speech. He was like, oh, this is, yeah, you know, like you said, with the left foot. And I was like, what? Yeah, I did say that. And it just made my heart melt so much, because I think that made the whole conference for me, just to hear that someone was listening and somehow related it to their life and remembered it 2 days later. It was beautiful. That was there was many more vivid moments, but that's the one that came to. Andrei?
I ask you as a surgeon.
Oh.
What innovations from district meeting would you recommend for our meetings?
Oh, very nice. Good, very, very good. Because I wanted to mention this, and thank you.
I'm listening as well.
We have a queue, so last 2 questions after Andrei, from Dania and then from Vasilisa, and then we finish, because of the time. I wouldn't call this, it's not a technological innovation, but what I noticed about Polish clubs, they applaud a lot more than we do, like a lot. So the person, camera, I'm walking off the stage, but I'll come back. Oh, Andrei will demonstrate. So for example, introduce the speaker, Andrei Kiselov. Thank you, Andrei Kiselov. So you see, they wait for the speaker to come on stage, shake hands, and only then they stop the applause. I thought it was crazy, but they they continue to applaud for a very long time, and I thought at first, you people are strange. And by day 2, I was like, yes! You get really involved in the energy and in the atmosphere, very positive. So I think that would be great if we can introduce this here. Yeah. Thank you. And one other thing, maybe this is for the future, but the microphones we had were very professional. They were beige and, what are they called?
Hands-free.
Hands-free, thank you, hands-free. Very, very useful for conferences. Very cool. Dania.
Yeah, 2 small questions. Did you like the Polish vodka? And the second, are you going to participate next year?
Okay. Well, if you come with me next year, you'll find out about the first question. And again, I think that answers the second question. Absolutely, yes. Because even if I'm not participating in a contest, I will still go, just as an audience member. Absolutely. Last question, because time. Vasilisa?
I have so many. I have a question, maybe more simpler one. Do you have any free time to walk around Poland during and after the conference?
Thank
to talk
you.
with the other world champions, maybe past ones.
So I have some very good news for the members and the guests that like after parties, because there was an after party every night at Poland. The first that I mentioned, the first evening that was unofficial, you could join icebreakers that involved darts playing, pool, as in billiard, ping pong tournaments, and to get to know each other as well. There was, of course, after parties and the gala dinner for the first and second day of the conference, and the organizers also offered city tours. There was one of the women, her profession was a tour guide, and she volunteered to give the participants a city tour before and after the conference. And I went after, and she was amazing, one of the best tour guides I've ever experienced. And yeah, there was plenty of time to do that and to get to know the city as well. It was amazing. It was great. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very, very much for your impressions. And now I think we can have a break. How much do we have?
2 minutes.
Minus 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes.
Wow.
They're like minus 30 minutes, to be honest.
92 minutes.
Zoom.
Самого делать.
So welcome back everyone, and it's time for one of the most exciting and fun parts of our meeting, the table topic session, where we can get to practice our impromptu speaking skills. And I would like to call on the stage our table topics master, Irina Gurtova. Welcome.
Samira for introduction. Dear fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, dear newcomers, table topic session is the most dynamic session of our meeting, I guess, and I'm sure it is. Table topic session enables person to develop impromptu speaking skills. Table topic session help people to express and organize first and express their thoughts. Remember, please, that the table topic session is a table topic speech. This is mini speech, but it is also a speech with basic structure, with introduction, body, and conclusions. Table topic session is also a good speaking opportunity for those people who are not involved in our meeting agenda. And newcomers strongly recommended to participate also. Today,
Can I open?
no, not yet. Today, at the table topic session, we will be selling inventions. Selling. Maybe you remember the tool of HRs in companies, the hiring sales managers. They ask people to sell a pen. You know, this tool, this trick. Yeah, and maybe our table topic session will be more easier because we will not risk. We are in friendly atmosphere and can just boost our public speaking skills. I will show a picture and you have 2 minutes to present this invention and maybe sell it. It is not necessary. Okay, to help you in this, I prepared 3 steps which is recommended to highlight at selling speech. The first step, focus on the problem and then immediately introduce your invention. I even show some some collocation. Have you ever struggled with the problem? And then please use my invention. Okay, the second step is highlight key benefits. Describe your invention and ask why it is better than existing solutions. And third step is demonstrate impact. Maybe statistics facts, maybe the example from your real life, why it is useful. Okay. Oh, yeah. You have 2 minutes. Timer will show red light when the speaker reaches allotted time slot. After 1 minute, timer will show red, green, green after 1 minute, red light after 2 minutes. It means that it's time to go to conclusions and wrap up your speech. Okay, let's start from the first brave speaker. I welcome to the stage someone.
You come to me or?
Alexander, maybe you?
Maybe.
Yeah, try. It's not so complicated.
Yes.
2 minutes, and the first invention is
Not yet ready.
not yet invented. Not yet.
Invented.
I will sell you.
Oh, here we go.
Coffee.
Cup holder umbrella.
Oh, fine. I can buy this now.
Sold. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, did you see these real great inventions? Even Martino would like to join us and buy this umbrella with holder to the coffee, because in Italy we also like coffee and also sometimes it rains. But if it rains and it's the morning and you have to go to your work and you have no time to make your breakfast at home, you should use our invention, umbrella plus coffee holder. You can go under the rain, drink coffee and think about how to solve your problems on work. But after coffee and without any damage from the rain, you will solve your problems for sure on your job. And these inventions will make a huge impact on your daily routine, and your results will be greater and greater. So please buy our invention. We will solve these small problems on your side, on your behalf, and you will think about your focus. You will be focusing on real problems which will be solved without any problems. So our invention, we can now start selling.
Sold.
So, thank you for amazing introduction of our invention. So it is already sold, so nothing to say more. Okay, let's move on. And I'm waiting for the next brave person, Vasilisa. Welcome to the stage. So, and the next invention for you is mirror wiper.
Maybe you can make an alarm clock out of it.
Can I have 30 seconds to think?
Yes.
Fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, what do you like the most about your car?
That I don't have one.
Yes, so, exactly my point. I also don't have a car, and I even don't have a driver's license. However, many Toastmasters have talked about having driver's license. Since that's the only part that I can join, or can't join right now, I think this is a very interesting product to feel like I have a car and wipe my car window every morning and night. And the plus side, no bugs are going to stick to it. I don't have to clean it as regularly as the car. And I can also let other people use it as well. When guests come to my apartment, they can say, "What is this doing here?" It's a mirror wiper! You can have a tabletop speech today! So, an instant icebreaker with the guests that you don't know well.
Nice.
Another point is that sometimes after you take a shower, especially in hot water, which sometimes gets unplugged from the apartment building somewhere in Russia, but when you do have hot water, you can get out of the shower and feel the same bliss that you felt during the shower when you wipe down the drops from the mirror. So, and also we're looking for engineers who want to do extracurricular inventions for it as well.
Engineer club.
Engineer club, yes, it's a new one. So, thank you.
Thank you, and yeah, I like your idea with driving, and it is low cost to imagine. Yes, nice. Okay, let's move on, and please, Anna, I welcome you to the stage. Okay. Actually, I don't remember the next invention. Aha.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe Martina will help after. Okay.
Okay, let me think a bit. So, if you ever wondered how people live in Italy and how do they prepare this perfect spaghetti bolognese and something. You can use our spaghetti measuring tool. You can use it for preparing the spaghetti. You can create anything you want. You can do spaghetti from horse, spaghetti from family. Maybe if you have special. Yeah, I think it's the most unuseful thing in here, but if you like fancy things that can upgrade your appearance today in rainy days, which was yesterday, you can buy our tool to measure spaghetti. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your idea. I mean, Martina, are you here? Martina here. Can you comment? No, he's not here. So pity.
He's on the way to shop for.
Okay, we will ask him. Does he use it? this tool. So we go to the next invention, and I welcome to the stage Alex. Yeah. Please tell us about the next one.
Okay, dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, you know how it works usually in your home. You are opening your drawer and there is everything just in a pile, and you don't know where are your socks, where is your dress, and where are your pants. So we have an idea how you can solve all your problems with your drawing and with your clothing. Each item on this what is this? Dresser has the form of the thing which you put in it. So you have no problems, even in darkness, if you have no lights, for instance, it's night, and you have no electricity in your home, and you need to go to a party, so you just go to your drawer, you find it in the darkness, and you just instantly know what you are taking from each department of it. So usually, if you are living in some part of Russia where you don't have electricity and you often go to parties at night, you need this thing, and even for any price. So I advise you to take your phone and make an order immediately.
Have you enjoyed?
Yeah, it was quite interesting, but strange.
Where can I buy it?
The second.
Whoa, second sale.
Okay. So actually, I don't remember how many slides are left. So maybe, but yeah,
Yeah, we have more. There's more.
One more speaker.
Maybe.
Miles.
Do you want to?
Are you? Yeah. Are you ready? Ready to?
Sure, I'll try. Was out of touch for a moment there. Pizza scissors. Like this.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Madam Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests, that is actually what I was, believe it or not, just talking about to my dear doctor friend, and I'm going to be getting myself a pizza in perhaps the next half an hour. I'm in the hospital, as some of you know, and the hospital food's not that great. So I want something a little different, and I'm going down to the cafeteria where they sell pizza. And pepperoni pizza is what I want. That looks really delicious. Got lots of tomatoes on it. But you know, it's always a challenge to get that pizza cut into nice, even triangles. And if you don't cut the pizza in nice, even triangles, you're going to have upset people. Because somebody's going to have a smaller piece than the other person, and then there's going to be a big fight. So you got to get this pizza scissors set up. It's not very expensive, but it could prevent, fights from breaking out. And you don't have to use any knives. You got the scissors. It's all neatly contained. It's dishwasher proof. Go get it. It's on special tonight. Back to you, Madam Tabletop Expert.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. And I'm going to buy a couple of this device. Okay, and we have the last one for Daniel, maybe you. Yeah. You can know more today. Please. You are not mentioning a gender. Please come on stage. No.
I actually hate this tabletop session because my improvisation skills are very low. Okay. Catable.
Cat table.
Let's get
Martino bought Cinderella. Okay.
He don't want to hear about the fake pizza and noodles.
Okay, so I don't have a cat, but looking at this table and this funny actually cat who is happy, which is happy, I think that I need to buy the whole complex, not only just the table, but actually the table and the cat himself, so that we can play a thing together. And so, as you see, actually this device looks. Oh, green, thanks. I'm the one on the green. I think actually that the person can play with that. I don't know what to say actually. I hope actually that it costs really kind of low money, really, and you won't regret it to spend it, and you can use it for something else. That's it.
Yeah, the last slide is about our Telegram channel. Please subscribe and be aware of our news and announcements. So, thank you everybody for participating in this amazing table topic session. And I take time for what? Please find QR code at our agenda. And vote for the best table topic speaker. To vote. The Google Docs. Okay, we have finished. We will.
Not finished yet.
Not finished yet.
Maybe one more minute. For results. For getting results.
using this QR code. And
Yes,
now,
we have
now I return control to the meeting or to the president or Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster of the day, Samira. Thank you for
Now it's time for the evaluation part of the meeting where we receive constructive feedback on our meeting, and please welcome our general evaluator who will lead the session and provide an overall assessment of our meeting. So I welcome on stage Vasilisa Professor.
On a picnic a few weeks ago, I talked about how I am excited to be a part of the Toastmaster community. And someone approached me and asked, what's the point of a Toastmasters meeting? Yeah, I understand the speaker would say a speech and that's it, but what others get, what kind of value do others get? And I was surprised by this question, because personal, that's too, it's a separate, it's not, it's for the after party part. Because personally for me, I'm amazed by looking at great speakers, great leaders, and many creative people from other clubs. And I also like the role of the evaluator. It makes me, whether it's from small evaluators, from accounter, timer, grammarian, to personal evaluators, to even the general evaluator, which I'm taking on this for the first time. You notice mistakes that other people make, and this makes you better in the process. So, I would like to welcome the first personal evaluator on stage, which is Alexander. I'm sorry.
Fellow Toastmasters, yes, Your Majesty, I met an angel. I have been waiting for our meeting for a very long time. I came to this place for 2 times, but the agent did not appear. But I knew that the real angels would appear after triple prayer. And so I made a pilgrimage to St. Petersburg. And an angel gave me a sign near Cathedral of Isaki and showed me the way out of tunnel. And I realized that our meeting would happen. And here you are, I'm here, standing before you and ready to give you my feedback, Your Majesty. Previous evaluator gave you advice to work on structure and gestures. As for the structure, I understand that the ways of an angel are enigmatic and unfathomable, but well-developed gestures will help us to understand your sign, the sign of the angel. I would also advise you to challenge yourself and to work on your vocal variety, so that your voice thunders like thunder when you would like to punish us, and sounded like bird song in our ears when you want to bring joy to your people. So thank you very much for listening to my prayers and showing up, and hope you will follow my advice. Once again, very good structure, gestures well done, and please work on your vocal variety more. Thank you very much.
You forget to say it was amazing.
It was amazing. I'm blessed.
I hope forgive me for cutting it off short. As the general evaluator, I forgot that I also have to evaluate personal evaluators. However, I'm amazed. I think this is a perfect example of the perfect combination and chemistry of the speaker and the personal evaluator. Both speeches are very interested and gets the crowd excited. I want to point one thing out. I think Alexandra didn't name one thing, that there were a little bit of stumbles during the speech of Your Majesty. I think that's the only point that I would add up. Everything else was clear. And thank you again for your personal evaluation. And the second, do we have a second personal evaluator? Yes.
Online.
Yeah, online. Yes.
Oh, I know, of course. And I invite the stage our second personal evaluator, Anna.
Dear Toastbusters, guests, dear Valeria, I know that you had been brimming with the desire to tell us about this experience of attending the conference. And I'm very glad that your motivation hasn't run out and you had the chance to tell us about this event. I will, firstly, I'll tell what I liked in your speech. I liked your creativity. You chose a song to start with. Yes, that was quite unique. And you also tried to circle it up. You also used the quote from the line from the song at the end, right?
Yes.
Okay, good for this. I also noticed 3 clear points in your speech. So the first was that you said that your speech was about networking. And you told us that we had to do our research. And I hope, and you did your research, and I hope that you managed to buy some judges at the open house. Yes. And the second thing was to introduce yourself, to prepare the introduction. And I'm really glad that you could introduce yourself and also gave the positive impression of our country. That's very important. And the third point was that networking inspires us in so many ways. We meet a lot of people, all of them are different. And this inspiration can also help us to develop ourselves, and that we need to use it as fast as we can. Though, as for the weak points, I know that your speech was an improvisation, yes, and you couldn't make up the ending. Yes, you stopped quite abruptly at the third point of your speech. Probably as an improvisation, as we do this at evaluation, at our evaluations, we sum up the main points of our speech. So you could have done this, just sum up and repeated the main points of the speech for this improvisational ending. Also, I didn't get the title, Not to be an Idiot. Yeah, so probably I missed something, but it's still not clear. Why your speech was perfect? You told us so many good things. What the idiot is about?
It's the name of the song, yeah.
Yeah, the the question session was great. A lot of people ask you questions. That means that everyone was interested in your speech and your experience. So to sum up, I really like your honesty, your openness, your enthusiasm. It sparkles and inspires us all. I really like the structure, though it lacked the ending and the meaningful points of your speech. Thank you very much.
Yes, it's very hard to add more to the second person evaluator, because it truly, there are many people in Toastmasters who inspire me, many very different people from many different clubs, and Valeria, yes, you are one of them, of course, especially since we're gonna be colleagues. Yeah, I want to point out one thing that for the personal evaluator, that the name of the speech was the name of the song, so that was the purpose. That's the only thing that I found wrong with your evaluation. Everything else I think was great. So we have the hardest part over, and next are going to be the evaluators of every speech from different viewpoints. For example, the first, we're gonna I'm gonna invite the counter. Nikolai, please welcome on stage.
Okay, dear Toastmasters and guests, it's time to give an account of my role. Okay, here is my ranking of the most used filler words. It was repeats sometimes. So was also popular. I want to say that all speeches was quite fluent and clear, and I think it's not right to mention someone as the most successful and great. Well, as I said in the beginning, you can treat of filler words all the night. However, if we keep trying, we will definitely make progress and reach new heights. That is what I wish for everyone. Thank you.
So I'll provide some comments. I think it's a good thing that she didn't name exact amount in names, because I'm sure going to be on top of the list, and as a general evaluator, I appreciate it. However, I do think you could have done it a little bit more creatively. For example, name like a whole number of that people used as well as, or maybe play a little bit as a quizmaster, trying people guessing. That's all that I can say. Everything else is good. I like the support. Very nice. We don't have the grammarian, right? That's perfect for me. And I invite the quizmaster first, right? And then I give my general evaluation, right?
And also the timer, maybe
Time
also.
Sorry, I didn't want to do time. Timer, as we value our time, and as we get we set a well organized
Well, you know, I started to understand what I need to do during this call by the end of these events. Thank you very much for this opportunity to be a timer. It's not very easy to be part-timer, because you should track time. In the same time, you try to listen speakers to understand what is happening and what about each subjects. But I need to say something about the negative, not negative, let's say some difference, I would say. We started a little bit late, 10 minutes late, so we needed to start in 30 minutes, but actually we started in 30 minutes. Then, I showed you a couple of times red cards.
And I
hope that I will not have a negative consequences of that, because you know, you're president and newcomers. It's not personal, sorry. Then Anna, vice president, yeah. I don't know what is happening. But yeah, I showed to Anna red card as well, because she had an extra 1 minute. By the way, Valeria, she had 3 minutes extra. Other speakers, everyone's almost were within time limits. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for your support. It was my first time, and I think next time will be a little bit better.
As the general evaluator, I want to scold you guys. You cannot make this meeting so interesting. I forgot to do my job. But on a serious note, a little bit of mix of positive and good things, and bad. Positive and good things, of course, about you. We started a little bit late, but it's a tradition, as I understand, because our club does as well, and many other clubs around the world do the same thing. So I think it's a whole true and dear tradition, maybe for the best. I wanted to say thank you for Larry. It's a perfect example of how to introduce guests. You were vibing with energy and inviting, not letting any awkward silence to be present. Thank you. However, I'm not sure if you're supposed to introduce extracurricular clubs on the meeting. I think that's not a good thing. I think and plus to you as well, you said to turn off your phones. Many clubs forget as well. However, some people do turn it off. But this message, of course, minimizes the risk. One point I wanted to point out that the volume dynamic was a little bit hard to follow. For example, Lera was very excited, very loud, and Samir is a little bit quieter. It's hard to. I'm sorry, but just what I've heard, it's hard to instantly hear what she said just because of the volume difference. After okay. However, Samir, thank you for the great topic and presentation. The first slide was an attention grabber. Like, we're very interested and curious and wow, at what the Wi-Fi looked like. However, one more point I want to point out as the timer, that your speech was as a Toastmaster today was very interesting, and I'm sure we would like to hear more about it. But it was twice as long. It was supposed to be 10 minutes, or 5 as the agenda says, and it was 20 as I counted. I think you should have not made it less, but maybe we should have put it in an agenda that there would be a longer Toastmaster of the Day speech. Another thing, thank you, Kate, for the thought of the day. Many people use less experienced speakers, so it was a breath of fresh air when you talked. And Samira, I wanted to point out great transitions, how you introduced the ow counter when you used nose cancelling headphones. For the timer, a small remark, maybe you should, when you were introducing the role, you didn't clearly show the cards. I think it would be maybe held it up higher would be better. Alexander, thank you for the great introduction of the role and a fun fact about the memory. I liked it. By the way, I should have introduced the Quizmaster first. That's what you'll do it afterwards. Well, you're a very good saying, and many great things, and I hope to get all the comments of how moderately bad or well I did later on after party. And Quizmaster, I invite you to the stage.
Yeah, I need a volunteer to throw things at people. Who is good at it? Okay.
Wait.
So, let's start to check how focused you are and how attentive you listen to people. First of all, I personally have sometimes problems with remembering people's names. So, who remembers the names of our 2 newcomers?
Nikita and Anya.
Right.
You said that before, I tried to follow. I'm sorry.
Okay. When Andrei made his speech, he used an interesting comparison.
With Angel.
No. Listen to my question. He made a comparison when he told us about a tunnel where he walked through the tunnel to the light. He made a comparison with some Greek mythology. Right. Icarus.
Oh my god!
How does vaccination work? What does it with your body?
Train your immune system.
Who was first? Yeah. Right. It trains our immune system. What's the favorite filler word according to Nikolai?
Well,
You take it.
it's mine as well.
Katya told us about an interesting practice. Who is Katya grateful to for all the tools and gadgets she has?
Блин.
Anna Rubinin.
No, no.
Martino
Something
Abrichelli.
oriental?
Universe.
No.
Guys, you didn't
Valery
listen to
Oh.
me. Absolutely.
You shall cancel all
Yeah.
in your phone. So this was the Chinese people. It's from Sakalska, right? Okay. Nobody gets the sweets.
What about Kate?
Hmm?
What about Kate?
She gets
remembers
free.
it. Okay. Okay. Kate can.
Inventors.
Yeah, she won.
Thank you.
Next one. How long does it take on the bus from Moscow to Poland?
26.
What two important things about networking did Valeria mention to us? How should you be when you are doing networking with people?
You should open. You should say that you are from
Right.
Russia.
Yeah, you were
Me
right.
too?
Yeah, you were right too, and Daniel was right.
What?
No, you
No,
okay.
two.
Well, yeah. According to Valeria, when she told us, don't be an idiot, what was the call to action?
Go outside.
Get up, get down.
No, more deeper. So, what should you do, and when should you do
Every
it?
year. No?
Once again?
Visit conference, division conference.
No, it's more.
Same?
Hmm?
Same?
No, not just think. If you are getting some idea, when should you do it?
Now.
Now, right now. Exactly.
I tried to over.
Yeah, that's right. What was the most vivid memory of Valeria after the meeting?
After party.
Incorrect. It's your thought, not Valeria's.
One of the judges reminds some
Tour guide,
from
tour-
your presentation.
Right,
your speech.
right, you're right.
I did try in different ways.
Okay, and according to the last to the table topic session, what are the important points for a sales pitch?
Structure to show problem, impact, and
Key benefits.
Yes.
Right. Alexander was first, but you can give the sweets to Samir.
Just some minutes.
They should look at me good. I'm scared.
Okay. So actually, this is all what I have. I just we have
no,
three
Alexander
sweets.
first.
Yeah. Thank you.
Time from my job. And I invite the president, the future president? Or-
Yeah, future. Current already.
I'll go back because I forgot.
The stage is lonely!
The stage is lonely.
I apologize. All right, everyone. Thank you for such a great meeting. We are almost finished, but we're not finished because we do have some awards to give out. Today, one of our Toastbusters completed his level 1 Finally, and it's going to see the level of Congratulations. Yes, you can go. You may leave the stage. And we also have one more award. If you remember, we will take this the winner, Alexander Ozano! Masterful speaker in all languages.
That is why I vote for myself. Because my club need rewards.
It is not
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
I will change to Swedish.
It's up to put up report. We'll change.
All right, everybody. Our next meeting will be on the 3rd of July. It will be here once again in 2 weeks' time. And there will be an after party after this meeting. If you want to join, we will go to the bar. And
In the middle of the way, yes?
in the middle of the way.
Yes, with music.
Anyway, I would like to invite everyone to come on stage to take a group photo. And thank you for coming, everyone.
Yes, Miles, because Miles, please stay with us. Stay with us.
For photo.
Yeah, for photo.
Yeah? Yes. А кто нас фоткает? Так, все поместились? Yes, yes, yes.
Here with Miles.
Саша, просим вас, Your Majesty, just a moment.
If then tune in or... Чтобы экран тоже вошел.
А вот я встану сейчас туда, чтобы он точно вошел.
Я
понимаю, что должно войти в кадр.
Yes,
Улыбаемся, фотографируем. Еще сделайте умные лица.
Это слово. Только некоторые.
Спасибо.
Thank you, Miles. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Miles, bye.
Congratulations.
Miles, bye.
You have an excellent place forward. So you're a team. Here we go. Bye.
See you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Что? Меня все провалило. Почему?
Nice.
Так, вот это главное,